So let's continue the Google translated guide run that we did last time. So just to recap for everyone that's new and missed the first part. Basically, we took a guide from IGN and then Google translated that one 80 times. To the point where it was like every line of text is just gibberish. And we just kind of have to try and make sense of what it says. That's how it's gonna go here. Alright. I closed both. I need to open both again. I'll open up the original guide again so we have something to compare. That's the HT4 IGN guide. Actually, it should just be my history, no? Yeah, there we go. So we might make it to the professional events as well today. I'm a bit concerned about the money. Because we'll have to buy cars left and right, obviously. What was the last thing I did, actually? Where did I stop? It's been a few days. Lightweight K-Cup. Okay. So that's what we'll be looking at. Can I pop this up, maybe? Actually, should be fine. Okay, here we go. I'll make this a bit bigger so mobile users can read this too. Is this fine? Yeah, it should be a bit better. Alright, MR challenge, we did that one. That was the last thing we did. Okay, lightweight cup. So, this is the original guide. Take the Auto Bianchi Abarth that you win in the Sunday Cup and equip it with a level 1 turbo upgrade. By itself, the Abarth isn't quite capable of winning this cup, but with just a few more horses, you can do it pretty easily. Your biggest competition will come from the likes of the Daihatsu Mira and some other random small cars. As long as you drive well and avoid unnecessary braking, you need to make the most of any speed you get. You shouldn't have a problem winning the cup. Okay, pretty straightforward. They do recommend the Abarth that you get from the Sunday Cup, but since we're using the randomizer, obviously we don't have it. But I think that's gonna be fine. The translated guide probably made up some nonsense anyways. So yeah, let's see here. Lightweight cup. Okay, there we go. Otto Bianchi drove in the Abbas race last Sunday. Abbas was not a warrior, but his horse won. Who the fuck is Abbas? Where did that even come from? Maybe because of Abarth? Who the hell is Abbas? Datsun Miro. That's not a real car. That I can tell you right now, that is not a real car. Datsun Miro has always been a strong competitor to other small cars. If you must drive, avoid dangerous areas and use highways if possible. Coverage is not a problem. Abbas is my driver's name. Okay, maybe. I'm not a warrior. But my horse won, I guess. Okay, they don't actually tell me. They tell me to get a Datsun Miro. That's not a car. Wait, does this game even have Datsun? Maybe we can buy any Datsun. If it can compete. I don't think it does, no. But isn't Datsun just a subset of Nissan? Maybe we can buy like a classic Nissan. I don't think any of these can compete. I mean, first of all, I can't buy most of these. I could buy this one. But I think these are all too big. I gotta check what the limit is again. Was a US subset of Nissan. Oh, maybe I should check in US then. I don't think there's Datsun. They're not Datsuns here. No. No, they're not. Yeah, I don't think any old Nissan would qualify. Let me check again. 3,400 or less. I think there's only one old Nissan I can afford, and that one looked pretty long. Classic? This one. It's way too long. Yeah, I know it meant the Daihatsu Mira. I think I might just have to buy it. It doesn't explicitly say it in the Google translated guide. So let's just go for that one. That's what it said in the original one. And honestly, what else am I supposed to do? Wait, no. I need to exit. Actually, there might be a used one somewhere. In fact, it might. Okay, there needs to be a used one. Otherwise, I can't do this with the Daihatsu. Let's check. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to wing it, honestly. If there's nothing from the guide that I can use. Okay, so that's a move. That might be the closest we can get. It does fit. It's not too long. So that I guess could be our backup. It's like the closest we can get. I mean, actually, we can also check the historic showroom. Yeah. Maybe there's like a Datsun here, but I don't think there are Datsuns in this game. But we could buy an old Nissan. And we just pretend it's a Datsun. Like, this one might work. Okay, no, not quite. Oh, this one. That's a big. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. I'll check the other used car dealer, but I think we might have to go with a move. That's just as close as we can get now, I think. Yeah, I mean, Nissan Datsun is kind of like, Well, what are some other examples? Infiniti and Lexus, right? Was that it? Or Lexus and Toyota? I forgot. It's just kind of the same cars, but just different branding, you know? Okay, there's another move here. This one's actually way cheaper. That might be the cheapest car I've ever seen in the used car dealer. It's just 3K. Wait, what's the difference? 54 horsepower? What's the other one? Okay, that one's a bit faster, but not by much. It's all-wheel drive though. I think that's worth the money. I think I might go with this one instead. I think that's definitely worth the money. Let's go with this one. That's the best we can do. That's the 323 FS Glorious wing you can add. I mean, we don't need it right now. Like, I don't have that much money anymore. I gotta hope for good price cars now. Otherwise, we're actually kind of broke. Okay, since it was used, definitely want to do an oil change. Do you reckon it needs tuning? I'm not sure. Let's just see what we can do. Tune shop. How much does a turbo do? See, it doesn't look like much, but the car weighs basically nothing. I'm gonna try to raw dog the event. I'm gonna try to do it as is. And see how we do. If we do well, good. If we do badly, then I'll upgrade. Yeah, it seems it's probably already good enough. That's why I bought the more expensive Datsun move. And this one's all-wheel drive. It's a little bit faster. I feel like it should do okay. Hey, Michael Joey, thanks for the 7 months. Yes, that's correct. I think I edited for him for 3 years. Like I started around... Yeah, I started pretty much at the beginning of 2019. I'm not sure when my last video was. I think it must have been 2022. Okay, it's definitely gonna be tough. But I still think it's doable. I mean, had anything to make this race a little bit more exciting, I guess. Yeah, I saw your screenshots on the Gran Turismo channel. It's nice to see car mods being a thing now in older GT games. Wonder what people are gonna do with it. Okay, this might be a close one after all. Okay, I'll try to go for dirty overtake here. There we go. More power would be nice, honestly. Like the yellow beat in front is kinda running away right now. I think at this point slipstreaming doesn't do that much either. Yeah, the beat is just gone now, man. Okay, I think we'll need a few upgrades. I don't think we can do it as is. And the yellow beat is too strong. There's also not a lot of cutting potential here, so let's upgrade. Yeah, this washing machine needs more power. Exactly. Okay, what do we have here? Tune shop. What should we go for? Just the basics? H1 turbo should work. I'd agree. It's definitely light enough. It's not gonna do that much of a difference. How do we go for this? 69 horsepower, we're going for this. We're gonna do this with 69 horsepower. Alright, nice. Make it lighter? I don't think it matters that much anymore at this point. Okay, I didn't check how many points there was, but I think it's gonna be okay. Okay, there's no beats in the race this time, which is good. I'm not sure about the Copen, but it seems more winnable. Okay, there we go. Yeah, looking a lot better. Okay, 69 horsepower is the key. What can I say? Should have maybe done the other tracks first. Now we basically have to do 6 laps in a row here. If you had the other 2 from earlier. Now the move is finally moving. Not sure what our lap time was before. Wasn't paying attention. I think even if we had a move in here, I think we could beat it. Like, this seems good enough. For sure. Babe, wake up, Eden is back after coma. Not in a coma, I just spent more time working on YouTube stuff. Like, I might just do like 2 or 3 streams per week now. At least for a little while. Idea when the Roadster marathon will continue? Not right now. I'm honestly not really interested in continuing at the moment. Considering I want to stream a little bit less and do more for YouTube. I don't know. I think it's the Roadster marathon I started when I had a lot of time to stream and I wanted to stream a lot. But now things just kind of changed. Like, I feel like if I do only like a few streams now, I want them to be a little bit more interesting. Rather than just playing some random games casually. Like, this car looks like a Ford Focus. Yeah, the lights kind of do, right? The lights certainly kind of make it look like that. I see a lot of first time chatters today. Welcome in. Always nice to see new faces. Oh yeah, actually it looks a little bit more like a Fiat Punto. You're kind of right. Will we get Motoka Extreme Race to Drift 2? Man, I haven't played that in a while. Maybe. We really have not played that in ages. I say ages, it's probably for like 2 years. I guess. I can think about it. Okay, this is looking good. I gotta be honest, the guide did not help at all with this. Like, I just figured this out entirely on my own. I mean, not even technically following the guide, because the guide literally told us nothing. Okay, Tsukuba could be a little bit tricky, mainly because the opponents are really good here. Okay, I say as the Cappuccino just massively overbreaks. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you have to... When it comes to the handling in the Tokyo Extreme Racer games, you have to differentiate. I do think the main series, where you're just on the highways, those all have bad handling. Some more than others, but yeah. But Drift 2 has really good handling. Like, actually insanely good handling, in my opinion. Like, that one I think is definitely worth playing the most. I could also release the guide after the stream if you guys want to. I can make it public and just post it in the chat. In case you all want to spoil yourselves. Yeah, Import Tuner Racer? No, Import Tuner Charge, I think it's called. Technically still part of the franchise, right? Okay, I really hope we're getting closer now. Oh yeah, I forgot my sun hat. True. Last time I had my cap on. That's fine, I think we'll be okay today. Today it's too warm to wear a cap. Okay, I think this might be fine. Not sure if I'm coping. I've not tried Night Runners. It's one of the most requested games I've gotten. But I think I'd rather just wait for the full game to be out, honestly. Like, there's 2 games I would definitely say I get by far the most requests from. Or for, rather. And that's Night Runners and Racing Lagoon. The thing is, most people don't know that I actually already streamed Racing Lagoon ages ago. And I didn't like it. I wasn't really having it. Okay, I actually don't think we can win this. Unfortunately. It's once again like these 2 opponents here are way too fast. Damn. Okay, we might need more upgrades then. Thought 69 horsepower was the key, but fortunately it wasn't. We need a turbo. Okay. Let's try the other race. There we go. Actually, this one should have been a free one. GT4, but you can only buy cars from dealerships. Okay, so basically without using used cars. I think that's too easy. Like, my first challenge run was only using used cars. I think that's more interesting because you never know what you're gonna have in the used car dealership. Which resolution am I playing? My monitor's resolution, so 1440p. But you guys all only see like 800p-ish. Because it's streaming 1080 and then obviously the game is downscaled to fit the layout. Okay, I think we should definitely be fast enough now to tackle Tsukuba again. If we're really unlucky, we might get a really powerful opponent again, but I think it's gonna be fine. GT4, but you can only use American cars. I think there was actually a YouTuber who's done that already. We've recently done Midnight Club 2. No, Midnight Club 3. With only American cars. It was surprisingly easy. To request a song? Right now I don't take song requests. Used to be able to just donate and play a song, but it was kind of abused too much and it got a little bit on my nerves. I have my playlists, I like it. You can post songs on Discord and occasionally I'll have a listen. And if I like them, I'll add them. I'm very picky when it comes to stream music nowadays. First of all, it needs to be copyright free, like so that if I use it in a video or whatever, or even on Twitch, that I don't get a claim. And then I kind of wanted to just use instrumental music now, so without like singing in it, because it's a bit too distracting, I think. An only price card challenge would be cool. We've done that with the randomizer. It was the first time we played with the randomizer. I only used randomized cars. I forgot how far I got. I think I actually managed to beat the GT World Championship with it. Okay, Tsukuba. We've been here for way longer than we needed to, honestly. This is such a short event. Okay, let's see if we have a little bit more luck this time. Tsukuba is always painful in this game. The AI drives this trick really, really well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Took forever to find an MP car, yeah. It's so crazy to me when we did the 100% thing that I actually got it the Formula GT. That was nuts. Like, that's literally a 1 in, like, 700. Alright, welcome in. I mean, we just got started with this train. Let's say so far it's going pretty well. Okay, I don't like the cappuccino in front. It's already taking off on lap 1. I don't like that. Honestly, worst case, maybe I should have done this before I upgraded the car. Maybe I just qualify, honestly. Put myself in front. think most of the issues with this race here are coming from us starting last on a rolling start. If I can't get closer to the cappuccino front, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see how it goes. I think we're catching up in the first two sectors, but sector 3 is just really bad. Qualifying GT4 only works in championships. Damn, you're right, yeah, okay. Then we might be cooked. Unless... Damn it! Hold on, let me cook. Okay, there we go. We're done. That's us done. Straight into the shadow realm he goes. There's also one driver that's really far ahead, far behind. Wait, is that the cappuccino? Was he that stuck? Look how far behind that guy is. That must be the cappuccino. He could have just continued. Like, if he just accelerated off the grass, he would have been fine. He got really stuck there. That's why the car is called the Datsun Move. Move stands for move, bitch! Okay, there we go. We're finally done. This took way longer than necessary. I had to basically redo 2 races. Well, 1.5, I guess. Let's hope it was worth our effort. Once again, the prize cards are still randomized here, so this could be anything. It's actually hard for me to not to play this game without the randomizer at this point. And at one time! Lovely. I don't even think we can use this for anything. Okay, well. I don't think... Is that enough to even get our money back at least? Probably not. How much does this sell for? 11k? Wait, no, actually this was a profit. I think we started with 24k, now we have 27. That was actually not bad. Okay. Back to the guide. So moving on to the Spider and Roadster. This is what the original guide says. You won't get away with skimping on your vehicle in this event. You'll need to fork out around 35,000 credits, I don't have that, to get something that can compete, such as a Honda S2000 Lotus Elise. We do have that already. Or Opel Speedster. If you purchase a Toyota MR2 Spider for the MR Challenge event, you can use that here, but you'll need to throw some more cash into it to keep up with the competition. Your toughest rivals will be the Opel Speedster and Lotus Elise, both of which are very quick in straights. However, you can catch up with them in the corners if you go in with a stock S2000 and win a cup without having to pour any extra cash into the car. Okay, pretty straightforward. Now, if the Google translation is good, we can just use the Elise we got earlier for the MR Cup, I think it was. Here's what it says. In this case, success is impossible. What are you talking about? Way to discourage me, man. Like, you're a guide. You're supposed to help me, not just straight up tell me like, hey, you can't do this. It's impossible. What kind of guide is this? Yeah, we might as well just like stop playing then, I guess. It's impossible. The car will compete with the $35 billion. What? Honda S2000, Lotus Elise, and Opel Speedster. 30. What are these cars made of? Platinum? What? $35 billion Honda S2000. What kind of cars are we driving against? If you purchase an MR Racing Toyota MR2 Spider, you can use it, but it must be removed. Okay, that tells me we can buy the MR2 and use it, but afterwards we have to sell it. That's how I interpret this. There's always like a lot of interpretation work you have to do with these. The match between Ras Edderkoppen and Lotham Ellis was... Who? What does this have to do with anything? I'm gonna Google these names. Literally who? Who is Ras Edderkoppen? Nobody. I see nothing on this. Literally, just a made-up person. Okay, Lotham Ellis. That sounds like a real name at least. That might be a person. I see nothing. Images? Okay then. The Google Translator with his OC characters here. If there was a way to make coffee on your S2000 without spending money on a machine, this is it. Who asked? Who asked? Who the fuck asked? I don't want to make coffee, dude. But okay, you can make coffee on top of an S2000 without spending a machine. I don't know how, but apparently this is possible. Okay, what do we do here? So I guess we can buy a Toyota MR2 Spider racing question mark, and we can use it, but then afterwards we have to sell it again. That's how I interpret this. Okay. Let's take a look. Maybe we can find a used one. I'm kind of broke right now, so I would actually prefer a used car. If we can find one, of course. That's looking good. Okay, nothing in here. Showroom 2? I'm not sure how expensive they usually are. Oops. There we go. There's an MR2 for 15k. Okay, that's actually good. But is it Spider? Damn it. It's not a convertible. There we go. There's the MR2 Spider. There we go. Perfect. There we have it. There we have it. That's what they want. It's not MR Racing, I guess. But maybe you can put some racing stuff on it. But we're looking good with that one. Okay, there we go. Perfect. It's actually relatively cheap as well. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, okay, okay. So... still the usual. Oil change. Racing. What can I do to turn this into a race car? I guess spoiler and rims. Then it would be a racing, right? That's like the best I could do, I think. Get like a nice racing wing going here. Yeah, this one maybe. And rims as well if we can. Oh yeah, and then a racing chip. Good call, yeah. What's in specials? Those look racing-ish. What are those? Fiat probably, yeah. Okay, that looks goofy. That looks like racing rims. I'm not sure what these are from. But that looks like racing to me. So let's go for those. Hey, Racing Jays, thank you for the 13 months. From an Evo. Okay, good enough. Evo's race, right? Good enough. Okay. What else can we do to turn this into a race car? Where's Toyota? There we go. Avi, dude, 3 years. Yippee. Huge, man. Thank you so much. Okay, there we go. Racing chip. I guess I also need to buy anything else that says racing in it, right? So... Racing exhaust. I don't think I can even buy everything. I'm broke. Racing brakes. Sure. Is there anything else I can buy that's racing? Racing flywheel. There we go. Suspension is a racing suspension. Only semi-racing. Okay, we're not half-assing this shit. No half measures here. Racing tires don't work, otherwise they're not gonna let me into the competition anymore, I think. Okay, that's as much as I can do with the money I have. I think it's safe to say it's enough of a race car now. See, like we need standard or sports tires. I guess I could tune the car. Since we bought a spoiler, we can at least like actually make the spoiler functional. Anything else? I think we're good. Okay. I hope we're fast enough, dude. Is that gonna be good enough? This is gonna be tough. We can cut on this track, but this is gonna be tough. Oh yeah, we missed the racing intercooler, you're right. Racing intercooler, you're right. And honestly, we're gonna need it. We really need more performance, dude. Double, oops. Ah, actually it doesn't work. We can't equip it on this one. I can just barely know the turbo, damn it. Okay, fine. I'm gonna have to sweat this out, I think. Okay, that was a little bit less points, so that's good. See how it goes. Okay, we're already falling behind. The car does sound nice, at least. Okay, the extra, honestly, the extra downforce from the spoiler is kind of massive right now. That's actually saving the car big time right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna be beaten by the Peugeot. Yeah, but with cutting, this is definitely a free win. Not sure about the other tracks. Really not sure. We'll see, I guess. That corner got cut so hard it got renamed to Barbershop Corner. Okay, that's probably the funniest cutting related joke I've ever read in chat. Okay, this one should be in the bag, for sure. That was really smooth. And there we go. Okay, let's see what the other tracks are. This one was kind of free. Dry Mountain? Okay, could be spicy. Could be spicy. As reverse. Okay. Whoa, hey. I gotta be honest, this car wasn't really the best choice for this event. I was like, realistically, we should have just used the Lotus we had earlier. But we can't forget, we also have to sell this car afterwards. Guide says we have to remove the car after we use it. Very important. Prefer GT4 Tri-Mountain or GT7 Tri-Mountain? Hard to say, because I haven't really driven on GT7 Tri-Mountain, but because I don't know the game. Does GT7 still have the monkey on top of the tree? If not, then this one's infinitely better, clearly. One has monkey, the other one doesn't. End of debate. I believe GT7 has monkey. It still has monkey? Okay. Then I can't decide. I'm telling you, the moment I get rid of the monkey... Oh boy. That's when we know GT fell off. Because that's unforgivable. No Ichike in GT7? Well, that settles it then. That settles it. Okay, but the car seems to be doing well. Gotta say, this is a lot better than I thought initially. Thought this would be a struggle, but it's going pretty well. I really need to earn some of our money back. Badly. Okay, Infineon could be a problem. Could be problematic. So I think this check favors handling though. Which is where we exceed. So this should be fine actually. We also still have this cut here. Not as useful anymore later when the cars are faster, but now definitely still goated. Okay, this is fine too. Alright. I think in that case, we're good. Looks like there was nothing to be scared of here with this event. But yeah, once again, gotta remember, I have to sell this car. Guide says remove the car after I use it. Which I think is fine. I don't think we can use this for anything else. Actually maybe the World Compact that's coming up later. Maybe that one. There's actually not a one-make race for MR2s, no. It doesn't exist. I would know, because I played all of them. I definitely don't remember all of them. But no, there's one for the MR2 that I know for sure. Yeah, I've played a few F1 games. Not for very long though. Okay. So 1% vids. We're cooking. We are in the middle of cooking it, and yeah, it's gonna be pretty insane. I don't wanna like overhype it, but yeah, it's gonna be like half a movie. Like half of it is gonna be stream highlights, the other half is just like straight up movie. How long is it? We're probably looking at over 2 hours. Definitely more than 2 hours. Okay, whoa, actually look at that, the Lotus got pretty close here. Okay, I think if there was another lap, I would have struggled a little bit. Okay. Good thing it was only 2. Okay. Let's also hope for a good price cut here, because we need money. We need money again, desperately. Then we can still get silvers from the licenses if necessary. Yeah, that's not gonna sell for much. Okay. So we sell this and the MR2. As instructed. This should sell for, yeah, just 3k. And the MR2? Actually for less? What? Okay, that's crazy. Alright. Moving on. Moving on. Next we have the sports truck race. Actually, let me check if it's still in the Spec 2 mod. So we're playing on the Spec 2 mod here. They did shuffle a few things around. Yeah, okay. We're good. The list of vehicles that can compete here is pretty small. The best stock vehicle is probably the Ford SVT Lightning, but for about the same price, you can get an even better ride. Pick up the Toyota Tacoma X Runner. It's probably Cross Runner, right? Cross Runner for about 24,000 credits, and then throw in a supercharger. Another 13,000 credits to pump up its horsepower. The HP rating will still be lower than the Ford and the Dodge, but the Cross Runner is significantly lighter, giving it a better power to weight ratio. In the races, your toughest challenge will be the Chevy Silverado SST Concept, which you can't buy. Luckily, the Cross Runner with a supercharger can outrun it in both straights and especially the corners. Okay, pretty straightforward. I'm not sure if we can afford a Cross Runner. Actually, what did it say? Oh god. 24,000 credits. How much do I have? 19,000. Okay, so we'd have to do some licenses. But what does the translation say? Maybe we need to buy something else entirely. Okay. Here is a short list of available cars. The best car is the Ford SVT Lite? That's a different car entirely. But you can find better cars for the same price. Wait, what do you mean? Why do you start the sentence with the best car is? And then tell me I can find better cars. That means it's not the best car. At a Toyota Prius Tacoma. That either a Prius or a Tacoma. That like this would be a truck version of the Prius. That would be like my biggest nightmare, honestly. And you get more power, less weight, and better performance than the Ford or Lincoln Cross Runner. That's the wrong brand. Where did it come up with Lincoln? That's another car brand. Where did it come up with Lincoln? What? Its main competitor is the Chevrolet SSD Concept. Yeah, it's just an SSD, man. So it doesn't run using an engine. It uses an SSD. Fortunately, the driver of the Cross Runner escaped. Okay, well, that's just a 1v4, I guess. One less driver to worry about in the race. Okay, so what do we buy? At a Toyota Prius Tacoma. Okay, that doesn't exist, but I guess we can buy a Tacoma. I don't have money for that right now, so I actually have to go back to the licenses and hopefully get some good cars. I didn't get all silvers here. That's something I can still do. Solid state drivetrain. The Chevy SSD, man. Okay, nice. Okay, first try all of these is gonna be quick. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Or alternatively, we buy a Prius and the truck. But that does not make sense. That's not how I would interpret it, to be honest. Okay, that was fast enough. Yes. Okay. Doing a lot better this time around. Okay, only two more. We can also get silvers on the other license. The National A. Okay, that's bad. Stone Collection, thank you for the 10 months. Welcome back. But speaking of licenses, we also have to get the international one soon. Sooner rather than later. Okay, there we go, nice. Okay, one more. This one's kind of messy. I don't like this one too much. Okay, it seemed okay. Ah, wasn't quite good enough. Yeah, the timing of this is really tight. Even if the attempt felt pretty good, might not have been good enough. Okay, okay. So we're ahead. As long as I do this pretty well. Oh, this is bad. It should work out. Yeah, there we go. Okay, all silvers. Nice. Let's grab another car. Focus. You know what? That might just be enough. That might just make it so we have enough money. Hold on. How much does this sell for? Ah. Okay, that's enough. That's enough for the Tacoma and the weight reduction, which I think it's gonna need. Toyota, yes. Where's the Tacoma? Tacoma sounds like one of those, like, Ligma jokes. Tacoma nuts. Okay. I'm not sure about the rate reduction. Okay, we can just barely afford it. That's like 200 kilos off. Okay, now we're actually broke. I don't think I can buy anything with that money, other than like GT Auto stuff. Okay, let's hope it's enough. $10 points, okay. We got the Toyota Prius Tacoma, by the way. I'm not sure what part of this car makes it a Prius, but yeah. Disable the sound of the game so it's an actual Prius? That is genius. There you go. I got the true electric experience. That's lame. Yeah, we still need the sound of tires screeching and stuff. Also the other engines. So just turning the game sound off is... it's not quite authentic. Okay, but this should be an easy one. Honestly, I'm not sure if the weight reduction was even necessary. Might have been fine as is. Actually, you're right. We saved the hybrid editor, which was the original randomizer, quote unquote, that I called it. And we could make it so that we add a Prius engine to this car. But I'm 99% sure it doesn't work with the randomizer stuff we have going on here. Had I played on the original game, we could have definitely done that. We could have absolutely thrown a Prius engine in here. But honestly, I don't think this would have worked. I don't think it would have been good enough. It would have been funny. But not realistic. Or doable. Does it even work with the nightly version? Yeah, I'm not sure if it does actually. I think you need like a really specific version. So that would have been some issues, I guess. You wouldn't get off the line, probably. I mean, how much does a Prius usually weigh? This one is 1400 kilos. Probably not that much more. Maybe a couple hundred. Alright, nice. Thanks, Volcanic. Thanks for joining. Prius plug-in hybrid weighs 1600 kilos? What? That's even more than this. It's actually basically just as much as this one on stock. That's ridiculous. Is third gen the one released during the years of GT4? 1300. Yeah, that's actually... That should be fine then. Prius engine could pull this then. Oh, sure. Yeah, just the electric engine. Especially back then, right? When the tech was still relatively new. Okay, I'm not sure what's up with the truck in front, but it's insanely fast. Maybe this does. Is that the Chevy SSD? It makes sense, right? SSDs are faster than regular hard drives, so this one is fast. Makes sense in my head. It's the power of an SSD right there. Should have gone for it. Maybe it's because the cross-runner driver escaped. Probably just got replaced. $1,375 for the second gen. Okay. Yeah, it's honestly not that much less than what we have right now. Ken Jack! Holy crap. 49 months. Thank you. I mean, I'm finally streaming after a good while, so there's that. Okay, how am I gonna do this? There you go. Hit him with the old switcheroo. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Tell you, man. Chevy SSD. Fast sell. Yeah, that is again. So I think if we overtake it early, that might be a lot better. I think the previous race, it started in first. That's how it managed to take off so quickly. Trucks are so strange in this game. I mean, I guess. Because you don't really see them that much otherwise. You don't use them otherwise. Except only for this event here. The Dodge Ram pickup has a bug where it will always grant you 200 A-Spec points because of an oversight. I mean, I know you could get a lot of A-Spec points with a truck. Even if it is faster? That's news to me though. I mean, I got a decent amount of requests for a high A-Spec run. So every race needs to have like at least like 100 A-Spec points. Or something around that. But yeah, you can cheese it with a truck easily for sure. Nah, A-Spec points are worthless. They're basically just for bragging rights. That's all. I actually didn't get that many during my 100% playthrough. I think I only had like 13,000 maybe? Because I obviously wanted to finish the marathon as soon as possible. So I just went for overpowered cars almost every time. Exactly, like they work better as just an indicator for how difficult the race is. That's super reliable. Like, at least gives you a rough idea, which is, I think, where they are probably the most useful. If it shows you a lot of A-Spec points when you start a race, you know it's gonna be hard. If it shows very little or just one, then you know it's gonna be a free win. Hey, Dan Christian, thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back. Point Blank OSC? No, this one's from Jet Set Radio. Can you find the 100% playthrough? It's still on my Twitch page. Like, I archived all of the streams, but soon there will be a video on this. We're currently cooking it. So yeah, soon on YouTube, if you just want an abridged version. With all the highlights and stuff. Yo! Mad Gash, thank you for your first gift sub to the channel. Thank you. Kick the 5 chain. Okay, wait on. I'm really manifesting a good price car here because we are broke. We're as broke as can be. So we need something pretty solid here. Isn't that literally the car I had before? No, it's not. Oh my god, but it's close. Two-wheel drive! Imagine if I bought the other one. That would have been so frustrating. Look at that. That's one we had before. That's one we had that we just got. It's basically the same car. It is basically the same car. The only difference is the drivetrain. That is nuts. Okay, in that case, I know this is gonna sell for nothing. Yeah. Okay, before we check the next... Actually, hold on. We're moving on to professional events now, right? And we're already gonna need, like, another license here. I think. Actually, not really. Maybe. I mean, I guess I don't have to do them in order if I can't. But I would probably prefer hitting the license center again. Because I think right now it's looking pretty bad for money. I don't think I can buy whatever the guide is saying. I mean, 6k you can really not buy much. I'm just gonna try some of these again. Wow, that was the first try gold. Turn a bronze into a gold. That's crazy. Okay. I mean, that's just the difference between, like, playing the game again after months and what is going on and just, I don't know, just being back into the rhythm of things. I'm not doing this on purpose. My god, dude. Okay, this is not gonna be a gold though, for sure. If this is a gold, then I don't even know anymore. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. It was close though. Can you imagine? Fell off. No 3 golds in a row. Not my streamer. What am I doing? What is... Look, I'm just gonna shut up. I'm not even trying. That just makes it worse saying that. Okay. I am trying really hard to get these golds, guys. Oh, man. Okay, that was really bad. So like now the pressure is on. Now, because now I do this. It's like this meme with the graph of like we're so back, it's so over. that's how this is going right now. Oh Christ, this is bad. Might not even be a silver. Yeah, for sure. This is really bad. Let's get this run in so at least I have something to compare to. I mean, I did get a gold on this particular test in Gran Turismo 3, but Gran Turismo 3 physics and handling are just too different that just because I got a gold here doesn't mean shit here. That's a fail. No, actually not. Yeah, let's try to take this line a little bit better here. That might have saved it, actually. No, we're not... Are we a whole second faster, though? I don't think so. Barely not good enough. Okay, next one's gonna be the one. Car's really bad in that corner there. Ah, one too much. Okay, we're kinda stuck on this one here. Why did I do such a better start here? What the hell? I just slammed the gas. This car really hates that corner. Just can't get it to grip. Okay, this is it. Finally. Definitely going for gold here. That would drive me nuts. Okay. But please give me a good price car. Otherwise, this was worthless. Okay. That might sell for a decent amount. Yeah, sure. It's funny, we used the Skyline to get a Skyline. Okay. How much? Okay, 20k, I'll take it. That's just bad enough, I think. Okay. Let's see if we can do the Clubman Cup. Otherwise, I'll have to try something else. Okay. So that's all for the beginner races. So moving on to professional. The competition isn't too steep here. But you'll definitely need a well-tuned and souped-up vehicle to clean up. The Lancer Evo GSR that we recommend you to start out with can win these races quite handily, but you'll need to put some money into beefing it up. The competition is a hodgepodge of all sorts of vehicles, and none of them stand out too much. Okay. Do I still have it? I still had to buy it, although this wasn't our starter car. Let's see what the translation says. Clubman Cup. Who wrote the bad news? The people must sing to live. But rent comes at a price. Many types of cars participate in this race. No one stopped me. That literally did not help me one bit. There's no piece of information in this in this paragraph that I can use. There's nothing here. Nothing. This is, yeah, it's actually just a schizo rant. Especially with the no one stopped me. People must sing to live. Does that mean I constantly have to sing throughout this entire ordeal? Oh my god. Okay, I guess we use the Evo. I mean, what's the best car we have? Let's just use the best car we have. Which is, I guess the Elise. The Evo has more horsepower, but the Elise is so light, it's actually much better. So I guess we try to do this with the Elise. Okay. Okay, how should I interpret the people must sing to live? Do I just speak as if I was singing the entire time? I guess that's what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna keep on singing until this event is over. But you're gonna have to do it with me, chat. Sing GT4 opening song? That sounds really difficult. So like a really pretentious Elvis Presley, great. Okay, are we actually gonna be able to do this, by the way? I wasn't really paying attention to the aspect points. R plus? Okay. Spicy, but I think doable. But speaking of singing, the 100% video, GT4 100% video, is actually gonna have some singing. Which I still have to do, and I'm kind of scared of. But I'll get to it. Whoa. Wait, who? James and me. I'm gonna have some duets. I mean, I did some light singing in the No Japanese Cars challenge video. I didn't remember. So it wasn't much though. I guess it was more rapping as well. Yeah. Game's gonna be doing any Scottish voice lines for that vid? No. Not as far as I know. No, we almost got 100k. I hope I don't hit 100k before the video's out, to be honest. It would be really satisfying to hit 100k with the video, or thanks to the video. Crazy. I've been doing YouTube for 14 years almost, which most of you probably don't know, because I had like other channels before the current one. Never gave up. I refused. Getting the recognition you deserve. I don't deserve anything, man. But thank you. We just put out fun stuff. That's all. And people just happen to enjoy it. Should be singing Moon Over the... I absolutely cannot sing Moon Over the Castle. Like, here's the thing, I don't think my singing is that bad. I've actually been practicing, especially for the video. It's like karaoke quality. It's not like horrible. It's not like grating my ears. But like, you know, that's like difficulty level like 1000. Like, it's opera singing. It's like some of the most like difficult stuff I can do. Yakuza karaoke, any of my... I have a preference. I like Sayonara Silent Night. That one was good. What's the song I know by memory? There's a few actually. There's a, like, I actually have a really easy time remembering lyrics from songs. One time you tried karaoke, the volume guy turned your mic up. What do you mean? You probably mean down. Or turned the music up, but no one could hear you. Okay, that's pretty funny. I can't do the cut because the Integra is blocking me. Come on. Oh! What's the alpha doing? But to elaborate a bit on the singing on the GT4 100% video. It was planned a while ago that there's gonna be like some parts with music. And to be honest, initially I thought I would just do AI voice. At least for myself. Because I was just too embarrassed and self-conscious about it. And I was thinking like it would probably just sound better if I use AI. But then I realized that that's not the point. Like, it's not about how good my singing is, it's about authenticity, right? And I think people would just appreciate it more if it was real, even if it doesn't sound great. Rather than just like an AI voice, because that's just slop. I can't change my mind on that. I realized that there's no point in being like self-conscious about it. As long as you put your heart into it, people will appreciate it. Honestly, it applies to a lot of things in life. But I don't want to get too deep. I'm not getting too deep today. Yeah, maybe we'll do like some pitch correction here and there, or maybe like some effects to make it sound a little bit better, but that's about it. Yeah, auto-tune. It's just bad. Yeah, we're back to cutting on this track, chat. I'm sorry. My body does it automatically. I don't even think about it. There was a Reddit thread yesterday where people were speculating that I have 10,000 hours in GT4. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Do you have it? That sounds really funny. Dude, I could never play any game for 10,000 hours. That sounds unhealthy. But that's really funny. I don't think I drive well enough for 10,000 hours. I gotta check that out in a bit. Like, my driving is like slightly better than average. That's it. I think if you have 10,000 hours, your driving needs to be god tier. Okay, that sounds really funny. Is it me or is GT4 hard as hell? I'll make this a bit bigger. Maybe in the comments. Where is it? Or was that in the post? Did I miss it? Oh wait, there we go. I was quoting, but when you watch DustinEden or Duff7 play, they don't look like they're having a hard time playing. I mean, that's fair. I feel like GT4 is more of a puzzle game than a racing game at times, where you just kind of have to figure out, okay, how do I approach like this particular event or race? They are literally content creators. People typically don't make content for games they are bad at. I mean, sometimes. I wouldn't be surprised if Justin has like 10,000 hours of the game. Nah. I mean, we've beat the game quite a bit and done like a couple challenge runs. For sure. He's mastered the game. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm sorry. Absolutely not. This guy's... I like this guy, but he's giving me too much praise. Dude, I'm not like an NBA player. I mean, we can figure that out together. Hold on. Because honestly, most of my time playing GT4 is streamed. I barely play this game off stream. Wait, no. Thanks for the praise, but like, not even close. I'm not that good. Okay. So here it says I've streamed GT4 for 331 hours. I think if I take all of my off-stream time playing this game together, it's probably... I'm feeling 30 hours. 30 hours maybe before I started streaming. And then like here and there just for testing stuff. So we're maybe at like 360 hours. Yeah, 400 is the absolute cap. Definitely not more than 400 hours. That's my actual game time on this game. It's honestly not that much. I'm surprised I streamed Most Wanted for this long. I haven't streamed Most Wanted in ages. But it's funny. Thanks for the praise. Thanks for the upvote. I'll give him an upvote, I mean. Hey, look at that. Oh, you can't see it. Damn. You missed me cutting in the replay. Okay, that's pretty funny. But I hope that guy gets better. It's obviously not fun when you're frustrated because you're struggling with the game. And my best piece of advice is literally just cheat. Number one. Cut if you can. And yeah, just try to like orientate yourselves at the opponents. Like before you enter a race or buy a car, you can always watch a preview of the race. Try to see what the others are using. And then just buy the same thing if you can afford it and upgrade it. Usually opponents don't have upgrades. They usually drive stock cars. So if you have the same cars they do but upgraded, then you're usually better. Do what you can to win. This is a single player game. No one gives a crap. Cuts, corners, wall ride, wall bang, do whatever, man. Just have fun. I mean, why do you think I don't play multiplayer racing games? Because I would suck ass. Because I can't rely on that shit anymore. Oh, that's funny. OP's issue was that they bought an SR65 AMG and didn't understand why they couldn't win on power alone. Yeah, that's the other thing, right? Like, you can't only look at horsepower, you also have to take weight into account. And handling and stuff. I mean, there is... I would say it's partially true that, you know, bigger number usually is better here when it comes to horsepower. If we count all other GT hours, we reach 10,000, never. I mean, you saw GT3 in there. I would actually say GT3 I played a lot more. I think it said like 72 hours, right? I played that a lot more because that's my childhood game. And I did play that a lot. I would say throughout my childhood, probably like 100, maybe 150 hours on that one. Plus off-stream stuff. So with GT3, I'm definitely looking at 200 hours. And honestly, it's kind of it. I only played GT1 once. GT2 only here and there. Also not much. GT5 only stream. GT6 only stream. Sport also only stream. PSP only stream. That's kind of it. I think if I put all the GTs together, I'm maybe looking at like 700 hours maybe. At most. But I wonder how much would I have to play to get to 10,000 hours in this game. I know Dark Viper EU has 10,000 hours in GTA 5. And he's speedrun that game for years. So he said like entire years where almost every day he played that game for like 8 hours. Like, you would have to invest a lot of time. 10,000 hours is what? 1.14 years? Jesus. So 8 hours is a third of a day, right? Is my math off? No, it's not. It's not. So if you play for 8 hours every single day for 3 years, then you'll have 10,000 hours. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to do that. That sounds miserable. As much as I like this game, no. I think it just run out of things to do eventually, right? Because in GTA, it's like if I compare it to Dark Viper, I mean, that game has a lot more facets. There's a lot more you can do in GTA. You can mod it in like all kinds of ways. You can play online. What do you do with GT4? Like, you can only like come up with so many challenge runs until you are kind of like, you know, captain everything. Does Crew have 10,000 hours most wanted? I don't think so, but he's probably in the couple thousands. He definitely has a couple thousands. Just on stream time alone. Because that's just what happens naturally when you start speedrunning a game, right? Like, you just pour a lot of hours into it. If you get really deep into tuning, 200 ace-spec points, B-spec skill. Yeah, that's true. I mean, obviously, if you like Edmeister on Enkai and you kind of like tinker with the game, then you'll probably also wreck that up as well. That's fair. I'm just thinking out of the perspective of like an average gamer, you know? Not necessarily modders or, I don't know, guide makers or anything of that sort. Just a regular person playing the game. Need to be on the most extreme end of the autism spectrum to play GT4 for 8 hours every day. Yeah, you definitely need a hyperfixation on GT4, that's for sure. But even then, like, how hyper are we talking about? We almost got 5k most wanted. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, this is emulated. You can type in exclamation mark GT4 guide if you want my settings. Which I still need to update, but it'll get you there. Oh, sorry, it was GT4 setup, not guide. I used to have buttons for these commands so I can trigger them myself. I need to set them up again. No, there you go, thank you. Honestly, if I try to think of what game I played the most, I mean, according to Steam, it's Payday 2. That is my most played game on Steam. I haven't played it in years. But I used to play that with friends every day after school for like at least over a year. And it's like in school you just have a lot of time to play. But I think overall it's probably Minecraft. Minecraft I know lives for 3 years. I think around like between 2011 and 2013 I think. That's probably my most played game. That makes sense, like, there's like a million things you could do in Minecraft. Like that's a game that I really truly think you can never get bored of. I mean, just last year I was still playing Minecraft with a couple of friends on a private server. I made a really good house that I'm really proud of. It's probably the prettiest thing I've ever built. Thought it would have been Assetto Corsa. I actually barely played Assetto Corsa. I got bored of Assetto Corsa really quickly. It's not my kind of game. Like for me, the Assetto Corsa cycle is: you look for mods, you download them, you try them once, and then you look for more mods. It's like you download a tracker in a car. And also with cars, sometimes I don't even drive them. Like I download a bunch of cars that I use like half of them once. I just drive around aimlessly on a bunch of maps and then I download more content. Yeah, exactly. It's Gmail for cars. That's basically how I played it. I never got too much into the online stuff, which I know is supposedly kind of fun. Oh yeah, I never tried it. Okay, we're actually recovering financially, which is nice. Really like to see that. GTPSP is your most played game. That's interesting. I mean, I guess it's one of those forever games, right? Just it doesn't have like a dedicated career mode, but if you really want to collect all the cars, you can play that game for a while. Also, the Lotus does really well, considering we get like 100 aspect points every race. Definitely feels like we're doing much better. It's probably the weight. I should have to upgrade this car a little. I think a little bit, maybe. At about 2,000 hours in GTA Online, you quit 6 years ago because it started feeling rather like a job than a game. Yeah, I get that for sure. That's mainly why I stopped playing Horizon 5. Like Horizon 5 I played daily for the first 3 months. Because they kept updating their seasons and stuff. But then I realized, like, or rather I asked myself, am I playing this game because I enjoy it? Am I playing it because I am afraid of missing out on content? Content in quotation marks. It was definitely the latter. So I was like, okay, maybe I should stop. But I will probably stream some Horizon 5 soon. Because of something that I requested. I don't want to give too much away. I guess I can give a little bit away. So, you know, Horizon 5 has like a full-on like event creator that people have honestly gone completely nuts on. Ever since they made like this like event lab island, which is basically just like a 3x3 kilometer plain, yeah, just plain platform. There's a specific kind of map that I wanted but didn't exist. So I actually commissioned one of like the most most experienced map builders to make it. And he's been cooking that for a little while now. It's probably not gonna be ready until next month, but yeah. That's gonna be a thing. And that actually sounds like a lot more fun to me than Horizon's other stuff. Yeah, like, I can't really get hooked into like this playlist FOMO content stuff anymore. Although, to give them credit, Horizon 5 has been doing a pretty good job recently. Like, their monthly updates actually seem pretty fun, but it's just not really my kind of thing. Like, I enjoy playing a game, finishing it, and moving on. Like, I feel like at some point a game needs to, like, be done. That's just how I work. Or rather, how my brain works, you know. It's kind of like, you know, with like a TV show that never ends. I just can't really get it hooked on those. Like, I like when a show has a definitive, you know, start and end. And it's the same with games for me. But yeah, the thing we're gonna do in Horizon 5 is gonna be a lot of fun, I think. There's nothing to do with the playlists or online or whatever. It's just a very specific kind of map. I think it should be a lot of fun. No, I never watched Top Gear, but the thing is, Top Gear I don't think was broadcasted here in Germany. We had our own version of Top Gear, which was called Grip. So yeah, never actually watched Top Gear. Only a little bit of the Grand Tour, but yeah. I think I stopped after season 3. Was Top Gear with German voiceover? Yeah, it kinda sucks. I can see why that sucks. Okay. Let's see what we get as a prize cut. We actually financially recovered a bit, so we're gonna be okay, I think. Hey! My favorite brand, Skin. That's actually not gonna sell for anything. Honestly, the price cards have been pretty dog shit. I was gonna say that. We had like one good car, it was like a touring car. That sold for 100k, and that's kind of it. So far, like, anything else was pretty bad. Okay, what's next? Let me check. Okay, we can't do the tuning car Grand Prix. I'm listing the license. I think I'm gonna move on to NA Sports because this is also gonna be expensive. Let's do this instead. Skip that for now. NA Sports. If you upgrade an American car in the tuning car Grand Prix, okay, we haven't done that. Turns out you can reuse that vehicle for this event. Cars like the Viper, Vet, and Camaro can do well here, but you need to make sure you've got more than a few hundred horses under the hood. Over 450 is preferable. Okay. The competition is pretty tough, especially the Nissan 350Z. Also, don't underestimate the Mustang and Camaro pony cars. Some of them are pretty quick. Okay. So I recommend Viper, Vet, or Camaro. These are pretty far apart as far as performance goes. Okay, but what's the translation? That's what we actually want to see here. Create cool cars like Viper? Beat? Wait, what? Where's the Honda Beat coming from? Viper, Beat, Camaro, and others. Wait. How did it go from the Vet to Beat? The Honda Beat is not even like in this, like it's not even the same category. Let's use the Honda Beat for this event. It's gonna be fine, chat. Don't worry. These cars are amazing. Obviously. But don't forget that there are hundreds of horses under the roof. Over 450 cars to choose from. Okay. I despise Mustangs and Camaros. Some horses run faster. Oh, damn. Okay. So I guess Mustangs and Camaros are out of the question. Okay, so Viper, Beat, Camaro. Like, a Beat is not gonna be fast enough. We could try Camaro. Viper. Wait, don't I have a Viper? Didn't I have... No. Okay. We don't. So I guess we buy a Camaro? Yeah, I guess we're buying a Camaro. I'm not sure if I can afford one. Let's see. Seems like a pretty bad suggestion, but whatever. Which one do we go for then? Okay, actually we can afford it. 319. I mean, I guess I could also check the used car dealer. If I'm lucky, there's one there. Okay, this one's definitely slower. And they're more expensive. Wait, didn't it diss the Camaro though? Hold on. I mean, the guide says they despise Mustangs and Camaros. Some horses run faster. Does that only leave us with a Viper and a Beat? There's no way we can do this with a Beat, I'm sorry. We don't even have to fight that out. I know. We all know. The thing is, the Camaro is the only car I can buy right now. But they despise them. So what does that mean? Does that mean I can buy it? Or... I mean, this is just a personal opinion. Right? At worst, we're just gonna... do some emotional damage to this guy here. You don't even think the Honda Beat is NA? That would be extremely funny. How much is the most expensive, or like the cheapest Viper, I mean? I think you're already looking at like 70k. 84k, okay. Maybe I can sell some cars? I'm thinking if the cars that I own are worth anything. Let's see. Yeah, even if we sell everything, I doubt we're gonna get to 85k. So I guess we gotta go with the Camaro. Even if the guide despises it. But I guess the guide is just gonna have to cope with that. I mean, we can also do a license. Okay, I'm gonna pull this because I don't know. I wouldn't mind doing either. So I'm just gonna ask you what you guys wanna see. What do? We can either do the next license or buy a Camaro. I'll leave this one up to you. I don't mind doing either. Maybe if we get the next license, we can buy a Viper. It depends what it's gonna be, but we're gonna have to get really lucky. I feel like buying a Camaro is kind of not following the guide, in my opinion. They did recommend a Camaro, but they despise it. I feel like if we want to follow the guide, that's not actually like illegal. So I guess we're hitting the license center again. Okay, that's fine by me. We still need the international B anyways, fairly soon. We didn't actually need it for the Tuning Cup, but I'm gonna skip that one for now. My god, that was horrible. That's still good enough for silver. I'll take it. Maybe if I get all silvers, that would be great. That means 2 cars. Double the chance to get something good. I mean, hey, the chance to get something good is always 50%, right? Like, either you get something good or you don't. So if I double my price cost, that means I double my chances, which means... like, 2 times 50% is 100%. So we're gonna get something good if I do all silvers, right, Chad? Makes sense. That was really close. We'll see a horse that can run faster than a Camaro. Yeah, I think the Camaro needs engine damage in order for that to be a thing. I mean, that's just the guide throwing shit, you know? Yeah, I don't think he was meant to take that literally. It's just a guy throwing some shit. Oh man, that was way too slow. Okay, if we do all silvers, we're gonna have to redo that one. I'm just gonna go for all bronze in case the bronze prize car is already good enough. If not, I'll try again. Actually, alternatively, if we really need more money, you can also hit the special condition events. Because I didn't translate the strategy for those. Like the guide. I might have to do that for next time. We gotta do everything by the book here, chat. Yeah, there's an HD texture mod in here and also some very light reshading. Make it look this way. We can think about why does the guide hate Mustangs and Camaros so much? I mean, they had like a family member run over by a Mustang driver. That sounds fairly realistic. Oh yeah, and the 60 FPS is a patch, yeah, true. I think that should just be in the newer PCSX 2 versions, right? If you just head to the patches tab, it's just there, you could tick it on. Oh yeah, dude, what if the guide maker is just a Dodge fanboy? That's a fair theory. I mean, it's not the first time he just recommended a Viper. You gotta move. There we go. Actually, gold? Oh, that's close. Nice. Close one. Ah, man, my favorite. Really gotta use this camera here. For this text and the next test and the next. Okay, I already cooked it. That would not have been fast enough anyways. Nice, I'll take it. The next one without traction control, I actually find a little bit easier. Oh, that's too wide. Too fast. Get in. It's just a bronze though. We'll take it. I said I'll go back to some of these to hit the silver if we need to, but yeah. Let's just see the first prize car. If that one's already good enough, then we don't need to go for silvers. Easy? I mean, this one really is easy because you can cut the corners here. Oh, no. That's optional, let's not do that. Okay, I felt pretty good. Have I ever golded this? I think this might have been a first. That might have been a first. This car drives so badly. I'm not sure what they did to this car or if this is just how the car drives on stock. Definitely feels like it has economy tires of sorts. Maybe something about this car doesn't feel right. I mean, you can kind of use the sliding to advantage here. Man, not a fun car to control. This isn't the gold. Come on. Yeah, I shouldn't have. I mean, the full lap ones are relatively easy to gold. Like, the timing of these is not really that tough. Oh god. This is bad. I have to do that one again. How was that? How was that almost a gold? That was so bad. I was fumbling so bad. How's the run going? You're pretty okay. We were fairly broke for a while. But I think we've sort of recovered. That's not how you do it. So right now we need money for Corvette. No, not Corvette. Viper. Which I'm not sure if we're gonna get. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to buy the Camaro, honestly. Or we move on to the next event. Okay, that's probably gonna be a gold. Actually, yeah, it's gonna be okay. Sometimes you can tell. Sometimes you can really tell. I cut a bit too much. Thought I could maybe do a little bit. That was better. Didn't hit the rocks. That goes crazy here, I remember. I need to be more on the inside here. There we go. Gold. Oh yeah, sometimes you can just tell. Yeah. Alright, there we go. I'm always baffled by the Comic Sans on the floor here, by the way. This one's probably not a gold. It's like the one full lap that I think is really hard to get a gold on. I'm not sure if I've ever done it. The track is awkward, the car is awkward, and then you also have the pace car. I think we already cooked it right here. Yeah, I think I also played 0.85 overscan factor. Just puts the camera a little bit further back, or actually rather it increases the FOV, I think. Just looks a bit more natural. Like one of the minor settings I always do when I play this game. Yeah, so gold is really hard here. I think I ever got it. But silver's fine. We'll take a silver. Okay, last one I think. Manifest a good price car. Doesn't have to be anything over the top. Just something that gives me a couple bucks. Hold on. I'm doing well. Kit Kat Merryweather. Thank you for the prime. That was just a bronze. Wow, that was close. 3 months, thank you. Okay, that's fine. As long as we're ahead, it's a guaranteed silver. Alright, there we go. International B in the bag. 1 prize cup for now. Just something that's good enough. Okay, Esprit might actually sell for a little bit. That, oh, actually it's Esprit Sport. Okay, that should definitely sell for a decent amount. Okay. Nice. Hey, happy. Thanks for 2 months. That should be enough. Esprit Sport. How much is it? 26k. That is just barely not enough. Let's get the silvers. It's only like 3 tests, I think. It's not gonna be hard. Not if the full lap ones, at least. I want to. It's just 2. Let's just redo 2. These 2 events here. And get another one. I think I braked way too much here. Okay, that was a little bit better. There we go, good enough. Because I have to do this one again. Uh-oh. Damn it! I even missed the last one, man. This is so bad. Okay, I think that start was really slow. Yeah, I tried to control the wheel spin a little bit, but it's not easy. Sometimes you just end up being slower. Nice, okay. There we go. That didn't take that much time. Okay, one more. Just something that's a little bit. It's a looper, okay. Great. I mean, at least the time investment wasn't that high. Okay. That should only give us like 3k maybe. Yeah, exactly. So we somehow need to... I mean, let me look at the Viper again. The Viper needs... how much? Okay, we need a little bit more than 10k. I can sell some of my existing cars and then we get it. Because I ain't doing another license now. I could, but I'm not gonna. What's gonna give me 10k? We definitely don't need the Tacoma anymore. That's an easy sell. Okay. We probably also don't need the Crossfire anymore. These 2? Get the Americans out of here. Yes, that includes all of you in chat. If you're American, get out. I'm kidding. Please don't leave. Alright. Viper. Should we take a different color? Alright. We got it. I hope I don't have to tune it as well. I hope it's gonna be okay as is. It's really fast. So we should be okay. At least we get a lot of money from the events. Or from the individual races. That is giving me some hope. It's a 17-point race. Okay. Well, at least the guide wasn't wrong. Was it worth the time investment though? I don't know. I think a tune-up Camaro would have done just as well. But at least we're back racing again. That's what matters. That's true. That's what I mean. Like, we could have gotten a Camaro, but the guide hates Camaros. Despises them. So we're gonna use it. But I hope we can use this car again. Once again, depends what the guide is saying. I'll try to follow the guide to the T as much as I can. We always have to, like, do some interpretation work sometimes. But it's not super clear what it's even talking about. Now the exclamation mark song command doesn't work anymore. Like, it used to work when I played all of my music through Spotify, but now I'm using YouTube Music. I'm not sure if I can overhaul the command, so it still spits it out. Maybe, actually, it should be possible. But I'll have to look into it. Did the guide tell me to drive like boss? Because if not, he shouldn't do it. No. We're only doing what the guide says. We're not doing what the guide doesn't say. That would be silly. Actually, I think the first race we did, the guide told us to drive safe. Which I guess means no cutting and stuff, but I'm not sure if I followed it. Probably not. I probably forgot about it. Which I guess makes this entire run invalid now. But hey. It is what it is, I guess. It's an American car, so it can only drive straight. That's also kind of true. Actually, this car might also work for the Tuning Car Cup. I think about it. Supercar Festival probably as well, with some tuning though. Oh, we could do the Tuning Car Cup after this one. Assuming the guide allows me to use the Viper. If the guide is unspecific about what car to use, I will just use what I think is right. We've done that with the first cup we did today, the lightweight K Cup. Like, it was just gibberish. There was like It was like 2 lines of just nonsense. At that point, it's like, okay. Actually, I think the car, no, the guide came up with a car. Like, it made a car up that didn't exist. So at that point, I'm like, okay, well, then I'll just use what I think is right. I think the Zonda is actually a bit dangerous here, but not really. Hey, Zonda definitely falls under one of those cars that look faster than they actually are. If you look at this thing and you don't know anything about cars, you're like, holy crap, this thing is probably really fast. I mean, it is, but like, not that fast. I'm using automatic. I can't focus on everything with manual. I mean, the newer Zondas, newer quote unquote, I'm pretty quick, like the Shinque or whatever. But like these older ones, yeah, not that much. I don't have any pets, no. I used to live with, actually 2 house cats, not at the same time. First one had, I think, a brain tumor. And then we got another one. But also 2 hamsters and a tortoise. Tortoise we eventually had to give away because it got too big. Like when we got it, it was really young, it was really small. Like, you could actually easily fit it on the palm of your hand. Eventually became like way too big, like we couldn't hold it anymore. So we had to give it to someone else. Someone who had like a garden, because we didn't have a garden. I didn't have a garden growing up. So there was just no way. I mean, yeah, fair, I got a frog. Yeah, actually you're right, there you go. I do own a frog, you're right. How could I forget? Yeah, we're doing pretty well here. As I said, I wasn't sure if this car would need some upgrades or not, but no. It does pretty well on its own. Ah, there we go. I think 2 or 3 more to go? 3. Can you get a synopsis of what the gimmick is? Okay, so basically we took a real guide for this game. This time we took the one from IGN. And we basically put all the text through Google Translate 80 times. And what happens if you put text through Google Translate like a bajillion times and translate it through a bunch of different languages is that the text gets completely messed up. Like the meaning is completely lost. And it's just a bunch of gibberish. And we use that as a basis to get through this playthrough. I will try to follow everything the guide is saying as much as I can. And so far it's been going surprisingly well, I think. Like at first I thought about putting the text on screen permanently, but I don't think there's much space for that on my overlay. But I also wanted to update my overlay eventually, so should have probably done that before. Anyways. Can I try the same thing with GT6? Maybe. I honestly, I haven't even finished GT6 when I played it casually. So I think I'm probably gonna return to GT6 and just try to finish it, honestly. Like, I prefer just finishing the games first before I do like any weird gimmick challenge runs with them. Yeah, it's like the languages that are random through which the text gets translated to. That's how I play this. I think it's just playing random stuff now. It is. I need to turn that off. Otherwise it's gonna play something copyrighted. That would be bad. I used the iPad app from GT6. No, the thing is I never had GT6 growing up. I only played it through an emulator. And I'm not sure if that works with the emulator, to be honest. Dude, does anyone remember the iFruit app for GTA 5? That's like the only app integration I've ever used, I think, for a game. It was actually kind of nice. You could kind of customize your cars on the go and buy a bunch of stuff. Not sure what else you could do. Yeah, you could change the license plate, though. I don't think it exists anymore. Because it was only for single player. Like the only stuff you could do with the app was single player stuff. And obviously just going all in on online now. Chop. Yeah, I also remember like some interactivity with Chop for sure. App still works. Doesn't really show the new cars. I guess yeah, makes sense. I'm surprised it still works. Like, I would think since it probably never got updated after a while, then newer phones just can't use it. It's just not compatible. But to be honest, I generally always kind of like these sort of gimmick stuff that comes with the game. It's never super necessary, but it can be really cool. Like my favorite example is the Poker Walker you got with Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. It's like a little Tamagotchi type thing, I guess. You could strap to your pants or whatever, or to your bag. And if you basically like walk around, your Pokemon gets XP. And there was like a bunch of stuff you could do, especially if other people had Poke Walkers. Like you could trade stuff or I don't know, catch Pokemon, whatever. And the cool thing is it was free. Like the game didn't actually cost more. And you had like an entire like Tamagotchi kind of thing. That was nuts. And the funny thing is, like, back then, our school didn't allow us to use, like, I don't know, Nintendo DS's or PlayStation Portables. We weren't even allowed to use our phones in school. Outside of, like, emergencies. We weren't able to, we weren't allowed to, like, play games and stuff on it. Don't ask why. Our school was stupid. But the thing is, none of the teachers said anything about the Poke Walkers because they're so small. I guess they, just didn't really care enough because they didn't think it was anything relevant. So the Poke Walkers were allowed, and that was like the thing at school for a while, which was nice. Really missed that thing. Actually, I mean, I still have it. I never sold my Pokemon games. Like apparently that stuff is also worth a lot nowadays. Probably partially because of the Poke Walker, but I don't even know if they still work. They definitely need new batteries because it's been... And when did Heart Gold and Soul Silver come out? 10 years ago? Ah, longer. More than 10 years for sure. Everybody's using Sonic Mania songs. You mean in videos and stuff? I mean, it's like, you know, almost any question like this you can always answer. It's copyright free and it's good. That's why it's usually getting used in videos and streams. It's the reason why a lot of YouTubers use Persona music or Yakuza music or Pokemon music or whatever. It's good music that you can just use. Exactly. Like as a YouTuber, you can't just use any music. Otherwise, you're not making any money off your video. You always have to be careful that the music isn't copyrighted. And honestly, most gaming soundtracks aren't copyrighted. At least as long as the music is specifically made for the game. So for example, music from this game, or like let's say for example from Most Wanted, like that's like quote-unquote actual music. You know. That's stuff you couldn't use, but usually music that's made specifically for the game. I mean, it still falls under copyright. That's, you know, like if you were to make a game yourself, for example, and use music from another game, that's still problematic, for example. But when it comes to video content, it's usually not something that they really strike down or copyright. For example, the music that's playing right now is from Ollie King, which is a skating arcade game from, I want to say, the early 2000s that nobody has played in ages. Why would they copyright this? You know? Makes no sense. Sega bringing it back since the announcement? I haven't heard any announcements. I hope they bring it back. It looked awesome. It's like Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam with some Jet Set Radio influence. Looked really fun. That's the thing, I'm not sure if I can use Mirage. Because Mirage is kind of both. It's like an actual song, quote unquote. But I think it's also specifically made for Gran Turismo. It's in the gray zone, I think. I can tell you what, the ear-raped loud version is probably fine because neither YouTube nor Twitch detects the song because it's so distorted. That one's probably fine. I'm not sure why you would want to like casually listen to it in the background though. Yeah, like that's exactly the thing though, right? Even the greediest companies like EA or Nintendo, honestly Sega falls under too. They don't copyright claim their music. I think there's only like a few examples. I think Devil May Cry music gets you claimed, I'm pretty sure. But it's very like this very case by case basis, you know. You're just kind of gonna have to find out the hard way if you want to make videos. And get an idea of what's okay and what isn't. There's no real rules or patterns or anything you can follow, really. Ubisoft will continue to drive a series of projects? Interesting, okay. I mean, honestly, when it comes to Driver, apparently there was this TV show they worked on. Like, they announced it years ago. I don't even know how long ago. It was ages ago. I haven't heard a single peep about it. Yeah, exactly. Live action one. I think it's cancelled, dude. They probably cancelled it. Which is a shame. That sounds really good, actually. A live action series of Driver sounds amazing. It's like how many car action type TV shows do you know? Hey Michael, thanks for the bits. Like the only ones I can come up with are anime. There was actually there was this German one. Alarm für Cobra 11. Alarm für Cobra 11. But that one is shit. At least it's mediocre. It's like the only one I can come up with that's like a TV show with car action stuff. Otherwise, you just gotta look at movies. Or anime, as I said. Like, there's definitely a market for that. The thing is, I think it's really expensive to produce. Right? Because, like, car action scenes are hard to make. Like, really hard to film. That sounds really difficult and expensive. Does Knight Rider count as car action TV show? I don't know. I don't know much about it. Honestly, I thought that was a movie. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I might make this my last race. I know this is really sudden, but I'm getting extremely hungry. And I haven't eaten after the gym, which might have been a mistake. But it's kind of hitting me out of nowhere currently. But we got roughly half of our money back from this championship. From the earnings alone. So I think if we get a good price car, we fully bounce back. If we don't, that's okay. Like, I think we still have a little bit of a cushion now. Well, I'll extend the guide a little bit, the Google Translate one, so that we also have instructions for one-make races in case we need more money. I think I'll add that next time. Honestly, I have no idea about the next GT7 update because I don't play the game. I don't follow it. I'm sorry. I have no thoughts. What I listen to when I'm at the gym, GT4. The dude, GT4 mini music is way too chill. I mean, actually, some people actually listen to chill music in the gym. But I need hype stuff, you know. Guilty Gear, I like listening to in the gym. Guilty Gear music is really good. Okay. Last prize car for today then. Hope it's something good. Maybe we can recover all of our money. Maybe? Okay, maybe? Actually, I'm not sure. This might sell for a little bit. But I don't think we're gonna fully bounce back. Let's see, how much is this? Only, oh wow, only like just under 13k. I actually expected way more from this. Like 20k maybe. That's not great, but okay, 50k credits is pretty good. I think that's enough to get us through the next set of championships just fine. 12k for GTR, especially like Nürburgring Special Edition, what the hell. Alright, well, I gotta leave it here. Gotta make myself something to eat, but I hope you enjoyed yourself. This was a lot of fun. I will continue this probably later this week. What day is it today? Thursday or Wednesday? I think it's Thursday. We'll see, maybe this weekend. If I find some time. I gotta edit more as usual. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Can I send you to someone? I think I'll send you to Jabbo, yeah. This is a good dude. I haven't raided him in a while. And I think he just started his stream. So now's a good time. Alright, as I said, I'll probably be back this weekend. We're gonna continue. I'll translate some more of the guide. So we got more to do as well. And yeah, once again, GT4 100% video we're cooking. Give us a little bit more time. It's probably gonna come out. Definitely not this one. Definitely not this month, I can say for sure. Maybe next month if things line up, we'll see. But yeah, thanks for all the partner anniversary well wishes. Thank you guys so much. It's been, how long have I been partnered? Probably 2 years, I think, at this point. It's the second partner anniversary, I think. So yeah, thank you all so much. Also, all the gift subs, bits, you know what I mean. Thank you all so much for it. And yeah, I'll see you back another time. Take care, take it easy, and as always, peace. See you guys.